day, everyone. My name is Taiwo Badebo. So I'm going to be your host today. So we're going to look at a subject called mathematics. But before we go to that, let me introduce the name of the school. This is Messiah High School. So we're going to on our online teaching. So we're going to majorly focus on the year 9 for now. So as I've said, mathematics. So we're going to look at a subject, our focus point is going to be mathematics. Then also we're going to look at a topic called quadratic equation. I hope you are writing as well at home. So we're going to like last lesson we had, I expatiated the definition of the word quadratic. Then I also explained the propounder, that's the scientist. In mathematics, we have the scientists. We have Isaac Newton, we have Mike Faraday, and so on and so forth. So I gave you the name of the scientist, the propounder of the word quadratic equation, and also I expatiated on the types of the quadratic equation we have. And also I told you something about the quadratic equation. I said we have the standard form, we also have the factors form, we have the vertex form, which I quoted last lesson. So today we're going to look at the negative part of it. Last lesson as well, we added the positive aspect of the quadratic equation. So today we're going to proceed. Let me use the word, yes. We're going to proceed from the negative part of it. So I'm going to cite 2 or 3 examples. Yes. So I'm not going to explain the meaning of this since I've quoted that on the last lesson we had. So today I'm going to cite 2, like we have the example 1. Let me start with example 1. This is x squared minus 4x, then minus 12 equal to 12. The instruction could be factorized. The word factorize, yes. Now, since we've been told to factorize, so the next thing I'm going to do is I would love to partition the board into 2 partitions by splitting it into 2. Now, since we have a question of this, the next thing we're going to do is that I'm going to write down the solution first. Please, at home you can ask a question, drop your question, anyone that you know is not clear to you. So this is the question. The iteration is going to take place in the sense that I'm going to repeat it twice. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to make a line. The one at the left hand side and the one at the right hand side join together. Remember I said something that an alphabet without a figure being written, in mathematics we use the word coefficient. Now without a figure being attached or written, we're going to use the word coefficient as invisible one. This is what I'm trying to say. Like this is x squared. I repeat again, quote me, x squared. This can be pronounced as 3x squared, like we have in calculus. Gone are the days we used to have calculus, product of function of a function. So we have 3x squared. So the coefficient of this is 3, because 3 is being attached with the letter. Now, omission of the 3, like we have x squared, I'm only trying to repeat the last lesson where we stopped. Now, without any figure being attached, I'll pronounce this as coefficient as what? 1. So the same thing is going to take place here. I hope it's clear to you now at home. Without a figure here, we say the coefficient is what? 1. Good. And before we use the word 1, we need to cite, is there any sign, like with the negative sign or the positive sign? Now, a figure without a sign being attached to it, in the field or in the word of calculation, we use the word positive. Like this is what I'm trying to say. This is 6. Without a figure being attached, let's assume we have a professor of mathematics. Let's assume we have the common one I taught you, Chike Obi. Yes. Without any sign being attached to it, we can easily call it plus what? 6. Good. So this is going to be plus 1. Good. The first one and the last one at the right hand side. With the sign is very, very essential in calculation. So what sign is this at home? Negative. Good. Times minus 12. That's how we're going to pronounce it. We're going to pronounce the sign before the figure itself. If I'm to pronounce 5, under normal circumstances, I should pronounce as plus 5. If the sign is positive, If the sign attached to it is negative, I'm going to pronounce the sign, which I've done here, minus 12. Good. Now, the next first step we're going to do here, I'm going to write step 1. And the method we are using here is called the vertical method. Now, I'm going to multiply the sign. Plus times minus is going to give me minus. 1 times any figure is going to give us the figure. Now, before that, there's a general sign. Like we used to have plus times plus, which will be fetch plus. Negative, that's minus times minus, is going to give us plus. Then minus times plus is going to give us minus. Then plus times minus is going to give us minus. So this is minus, this is minus. Now, these are the basic rule, the 4 signs that we have. So now, having said this, we're going to translate these ones that we have here now. We're going to move this down to the next page. Now, this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to make a vertical line. It's called the vertical line. That's the second step. Step 2. Quote me, step 2. Step 2 is going to deal with based on the LCM. The meaning of LCM, gone are the days we used to have lowest common multiple. So we're going to focus on the lowest common multiple. Now, we're going to write the figure itself. Here we have 12, omission of the sign. Yes, I need to drop the sign. So I'm going to ask myself, what kind of figure is this? Odd, even, prime number. This is our even number. So now, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to look for the divisor. A divisor, yes, a divisor of 12. In what times table can I cite 12, which is going to be an even number? Hello at home, 2, good. So our divisor is going to be what? 2. 2 times 6 is going to give us 12. 12 is an even number. The divisor also must be an even number, which is 12. Now, this here I will have 6. Now, at home, please, what do you think that can be a divisor to this 6? 2, right, good. This is going to give us 3. What should be the divisor? Okay, 3. That will give us 1. So we can use the word factors or vectors, yes. Now we're going to write out all the factors that we have here. We have 2 times 2 times 3. Fine, done with this. The next thing is to bring out the middle one. What sign is this? Minus for omission of the letter. Now the next question I'm going to ask myself, since there's a say, general say in mathematics, I love the subject mathematics. You know what? We're going to deal with intellectually, mathematically, psychologically. Now we're going to look at how can we either adding the 3 vectors, I repeat again, of factors, or subtracting the 3 vectors of vectors in such a way or in such manner that we'll be able to have the minus 4. Good. What do you think we can do? Let's take it this way. 2 times 2 will fetch me 4. Then here I have what? Times 3. Then let's add 4 plus 3 is going to give us plus 7. And what do we have here? Minus 4. Or minus 4 plus 3 is going to give us minus 1. Or minus 3 plus 4 is going to give us what? Plus 1. I told you, remember, mathematics is a pure game, a kind of, you need to use your reasoning faculty very perfectly and thinking faculty as well. Now the next thing we're going to do is that, okay, we can still do this, let's roll up this, since we were unable to get the product, let's pick another way around. This times this, good. 2 times 3 is going to give us 6, yes. Now let's take a look at this. 2 plus 3 is going to give us 8. Here we need minus 4. Okay, we can do it another way around. Minus 6 plus 2 is going to give us what at home? It's going to give us, please write it down at home, please. It's going to give us what? Minus 4. Now let's now test the 2 vectors. If the 2 vectors could be the, that's what we call in mathematics, we call it polynomial. We need to test for them. Now let's test for this sum. We use the word sum of factors. Let's use the word factors, plural form. Now sum of factors. Here we have minus 6 plus 2. We've gotten the minus 4. Let's test. Let's test these 2 factors. Minus 6 times plus 2. Yes, I can write. Minus times plus will give me minus. 6 times 2 will give me what? 12. So you can see, as you can see, I've gotten the minus 12 and I've gotten the minus sign. I've gotten the 12, which means the 2 vectors or factors are accurate. So what we've actually done there is a kind of proof. It's called proof. Now in polynomial also we do that. Now since I've gotten the vector, the two vectors, fine. The next thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to write out this equation back. Let me write it out, minus this x squared. Instead of the minus 4, the two vectors will be, I'm going to put the two vectors inside here. The two vectors will be brought here. So since they were the one that gave us the minus 4x, so I'm going to write plus 2, I can rearrange it, by plus 2x, then minus 6x, then minus what? 12 equals 0. So this is what I've done. I can easily subtract plus 2x minus 4 minus 6x is going to give me minus 4x. Then plus 2 minus 6 plus times minus will give me minus. 2 times 6 is going to give me minus 12. So what I've done here, the two vectors, I can now bring the two vectors inside, which I've done that. Now after that, the next thing I'm going to do is we are having them in 4 steps. Initially, we were giving in 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, which is A, B, and C. And here we have A, B, C, D. So now we're going to group them 2, since we are giving 4 steps. Now here, what we're going to do here, I'm asking myself, what is common here in the first bracket? Now I can cite x here, I can cite x here. X is common. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I hope you've written it down at home. Fine, good. So if you have done that, now since x is common here, what do I have here? X squared, then the common x. Now what I'm trying to do here, I'm going to rewrite this as x times x, then over x. This is a power, so it's going to be in 2 places. This can go with this, so I have single x, and plus this is 2x. The same thing goes with this. What do I have here? The common one, x. This can omit this. Omission of that, I have 2. Then here I have minus. What is common here? X is not common here. There's no x here. But a figure is common here, which is what? 6. 6 is common here. Then I can as well write it out. 6x over 6. This can cause this. I have what? X minus. Then here, what is common here? I have 12. I can put it somewhere here. 12 divided by 6. We all know that will give us what? 2. Having said that, please, I'll just jot it down at home. Good. I hope you have done that. Sorry for that. I need to rub off this side. So now the next thing is I'm going to write this into bracket x plus 2 minus 6, then x. Then a very important point is for you to multiply the sign with the last sign you have inside the bracket. I repeat again, if this is positive, plus times minus. If this is minus, minus times minus. Here, minus times minus is going to give us what? Plus. Good. Then you put in the 2. Very, very essential. Always examine the sign here to multiply with the last sign. So then you are now going to bring out the outside number and the later, which is what? X minus 6. Now then any of the brackets, x plus 2. Now a very important point is that the two brackets must be equal. The letters must be equal. The figure must be equal. The signs they have must be what? Equal, as you can see. So now I've done the factorization. I said something the last lesson. I said you should always check. A good mathematician should check. Since we've gotten the vectors, these are the vectors. Let's check or prove. You can use the word proof of check. Let's check. Now let's use this to check. The first one to check. X, everything in the second bracket. You all know what I'm doing. I'm trying to expand. Then minus 6. Everything. I'm sorry for that. This is online teaching, so we need to manage our time as well. So I'm sorry for that. I'm only trying to expand to prove. X times x will fetch me x squared. Then plus x times 2 is going to give me 2x. Then minus 6 times x is going to give me 6x. Minus times plus is going to give me minus. 6 times 2 is going to give me what? 12. Then here, like terms are unlike terms. These are like terms. They have the same letter. This is plus 2. This is minus 6. Plus 2, a debt. This is a credit. Take away the sum of this. I have minus 4x. Then minus 12 equals 0. So I've gotten the equation back, which means I'm perfectly okay, and the question is solving is perfectly okay. So I would love to give you a take home. I'm sorry as you all know, we need to work very fast as well. Now, I would love to give a take home. I'm going to write the take home on the board. And if there is anywhere you are stuck, you have the audacity, the effrontery to drop your comments. And we're going to work on the comment. Thank you. See you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.